Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of November 24th through to about the 30th, 2025. So the last week of November. This is an All Signs reading. So as always, I'm starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. What does Aries have coming up for this week? Aries. Aries. All right, Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands. Overall energy is the World. All right, so let me just grab some stones here. Aries, okay. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So defensive energy here, Seven of Wands. All right, but this is good. This is a really good spread. This is you standing your ground. So you may know, Aries, like you're right about something. Here with this energy, that's like the very first thing that I'm getting. So maybe somebody is coming at you really fast here with maybe some information. I'm definitely seeing the communication. I'm seeing someone taking action quickly, but I feel like for some of you, this is like someone coming towards you, or you could be moving towards someone like really quickly, and somebody is speaking their truth. For some of you, it's you with this Seven of Wands. This is you standing your ground, or you know you're right about something here. It's also like a very protective energy, especially with the Chariot. So I'm in the driver's seat. I'm taking control, taking action. Very action-oriented card here. Judgment. Ooh, so maybe someone is lying, Aries. This can be you calling like BS on someone or something here. Yeah, somebody could be lying, or somebody could be like trying to break the rules or take something that doesn't belong to them or something like that. And you could be calling this person out with this energy. So that's interesting. Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So maybe this is somebody in your family or in your community. It may have something to do with like property, assets. But you've got the World. So you've got the World here, Aries, as the overall energy. So this is a card of like major success, achievement. It's you graduating from like one thing to the next. For me, it's very much a card that can represent like you upgrading in some way. There's some sort of level up or some sort of upgrade. But yeah, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the World here. So, I mean, this could be something coming full circle here. It's also a card of success. So yeah, if you're making a very important decision here, lovers, especially in regards to your future, Three of Wands, like planning long term, planning for your family for some of you. Yeah, you definitely know what you want. You're definitely making moves. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups also showing up. So you got some characters here. So you could be dealing with a Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a Queen of Cups, or this is your energy. So this is someone who's very intuitive, psychic. You could be feeling a situation out and then you're taking action. So the Queen of Cups is not an action card. But the Queen of Wands is someone who takes action. She's go, go, go. And you've got this Knight of Swords here as well. So this is movement. So somebody is on the move. But I think that like feeling a situation out is like playing heavily into this. Or, you know, your gut is telling you something here. So there's nothing I want to clarify. But yeah, things are looking good. I see you like making some long-term plans. Maybe some of you are traveling. This can be this wheel turning. And there's a win that's coming in. Some sort of success that's coming in. What is the additional guidance for Aries, please, for this week? Go wild. So full moon in Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo, and there is new moon in Cancer. Relax. So isn't that interesting? Relax, but then go wild, Aries. So that is funny. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? You've got the Lovers here, and you've got the Knight of Swords. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. I mean, this could be love coming in quick. You could be going after someone, or vice versa. It could be a situation like that. For some of you, maybe this is somebody at a distance. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. Who is Aries dealing with? We've got Libra and water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then Libra. But overall, great energy to work with this week, Aries. All right, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up? Looking at the last week of November 2025. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Ace of Wands, first card out. Four of Pentacles. All right, Six of Swords, the Page of Cups. Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. The Magician, overall energy is the High Priestess. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. So, interesting. Very important decision in front of you, Taurus, this week. So yeah, your intuition is definitely going to play a huge role in this. Yeah, so do you move forward? Eight of Wands. You've got death, so this is great change. So do you make a change? I want to say, Taurus, this is kind of like make or break. So do you move forward with this? Do you move forward? Do you revive something from the past? What do you do? So your intuition is definitely speaking to you. Yeah, look at that. We've got death with the moon. So not all is known. So you're really going to have to feel a situation out. You've got the King of Wands here, the Four of Wands. Knight of Cups. So if you are dealing with the fire sign, if you're dealing with this King of Wands, you may not know everything about this person. Some things could be hidden. They may not necessarily be hiding something. Maybe you just don't have all of the information. So yeah, for those of you in particular where you're dealing with a King of Wands, not all is known. So yeah, really having to listen to your intuition here with this one. Also, the second thing I'm getting here with this is someone from your past. So Mercury's retrograde, I believe, yeah, it goes direct. I could be wrong, but I believe it goes direct this week. If not, I mean, you can write in the comments when it does, but I believe it's in the near future. So yeah, for some of you, you're hearing about something from your past or hearing from someone from your past. You may not reply with this energy. So you've got the High Priestess as the overall energy. So this is a quiet energy. It's keeping things to yourself. It could be you hiding things. Nothing wrong with that. You holding back in some way, listening to your intuition. This is like a very reserved energy, which that very much resonates with you, Taurus. So Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, very reserved, but this week also quiet. Now you could be resting, you could be recovering. Four of Swords is here. You could be taking a break. You could be like recharging your batteries with this energy. So once you feel ready, I do see you moving forward. So for some of you Taurians, maybe you're holding back from someone or something at like the start of the week. And it could be because, you know, you're maybe healing or you need to make a very important decision. So you're taking your time with something, and then we see movement and we do see new energy. So Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this can be love. For some of you, this could be a love interest. Flirty, sweet communication. So yeah, you could be hearing from someone from your past, and then maybe you're taking a moment here to decide if you want to block them. Nine of Wands, if you want to block them or if you want to move forward. For some of you, this can be a situation where maybe you've dealt with this person like many, many times. So yeah, it's going to be different for all of you. For others, though, this can be you moving forward with a new beginning here. Ace of Wands, planting a seed. For some of you, this is definitely like divine inspiration. You may have this like amazing idea and you're moving forward with this. With the Six of Swords and the Magician, you're manifesting. Some of you are tired though, so I think you definitely need a break. I am reading for some Taurians where you're tired, you're physically tired. And so yeah, if you know your gut is telling you you need a break, take a break. If you feel like you should not respond to someone or you should not maybe grab an opportunity immediately, then do that. But I do see you moving forward with something new when you're ready. Or for a few of you, this can be you reviving something when you're ready. with judgment. But let's get you an additional guidance card. Overall, nice energy. You've got the Magician, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Gemini. So yeah, I mean, you could be doing just that. You could be embracing the flow of life. And maybe some of you feel like, you know, at a certain time you're meant to go with something, and other times, you know, pull back and wait and feel a situation out. We do a full moon in Pisces at the bottom. It says forgive. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card here on the love front for Taurus. Playfulness. All right, we will look at these. Let your friends help you. Reconciliation and playfulness. So for some of you, I mean, this could be a friend. This could be a friend that's returning or something like that. Ask for and accept support from others. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And then to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. All right. Who is Taurus dealing with? We've got Cancer and fire. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, Taurus. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. I am trying to keep these readings a little bit shorter this week, guys. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Gemini. All right, so I did just have the Moon fly out. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Gemini have coming up for this week? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Gemini. The Tower, first card out. All right, the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, overall energy, Six of Cups. All right, so there's definitely a reunion in the cards for some of you. So, I mean, that doesn't have to be love. That could be with a friend, a sibling. It may be with an ex for some of you. I've got the King and the Queen of Swords, so that can represent an ex. Yeah, Nine of Wands can be some of you Geminis like trying again. So yeah, there could be a reunion, or if you are still with someone and maybe something went down, if there was an argument, this can be an apology for some of you or a gift. There's definitely love coming your way. And the Six of Cups is a very nostalgic energy. So you could be reminiscing a lot this week. You could be reminiscing with a certain person, thinking about the past a lot this week. So King and Queen of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But let me see, you've got 1, 2, 2 sixes, couple of twos. So yeah, I mean, this is a nice energy, and it can be after some sort of turbulence. So first card out is the Tower. So there may have been like a shakeup or some sort of chaos or madness that was going down. This can just be like your emotions kind of fluctuating, kind of feeling all over the place. A lot of feelings when it comes to like a certain situation, but I see things working out. So if you are reuniting with someone, if you had a falling out with them or whatever, if you're kind of going back and forth and you just don't know, and there's a lot of nervous energy here around that, I think things are going to be just fine, honestly. Things are going to be just fine. Yeah, I mean, you may go out. For some of you, I mean, this can be you going out and like celebrating something. Very social, fun energy. You've got the Ace of Cups. This could be like new love coming in, or like a renewed love, renewed feelings here with this energy. Yeah, I mean, somebody may have hurt you, so we've got the Wounded Warrior here. But I think that this is definitely some Geminis giving someone a second chance. And it could be because, you know, they're giving you a lot of attention this week. There could be gifts coming your way, definitely. Yeah, so, I mean, the energy is nice. You definitely could be dealing with another air sign. 2 of Wands here, planning for the future. You've got a couple of twos here. I think that a decision in regards to a partnership, a friendship, a relationship is significant. So somebody may have like wounded you. Yeah, something's difficult, 10 of Wands. But yeah. Yeah, I think you're trying to feel someone out. But overall, nice energy. Let me get you an additional guidance card for Gemini. Yeah, I think that you're looking for the truth. They may be looking for the truth. You want to see if they're open. Maybe if they have other options, for those of you that this is on the love front. And they may be thinking the same thing about you, honestly. Let me see, what is the additional guidance for Gemini? Overall, nice energy, very playful, very social, very playful, sweet energy here. I think once somebody lets their guard down, things are really gonna kind of flow a lot easier. All right, so we do have reflect on your priorities. So what's important this week? Push through any insecurity. Push through any insecurity. All right. What is the guidance on the love front? Guidance on the love front for Gemini, please. Trust. Yeah, I think there's definitely some trust issues here. Not necessarily major ones. It's just maybe this person did something, they got on your bad side, or maybe you lost trust in them. Could be something like that. We've got this Wounded Warrior here. The situation is calling for you to have faith, and then engagement. Yeah, we definitely see that engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, this is definitely someone from your past, or for some of you, it could be a soulmate. So if it is someone new coming in, for some of you, it's a soulmate. But yeah, things are ascending. But I think that maybe you, them, maybe both of you, somebody may have like some trust issues. All right, who is Gemini dealing with? We've got Taurus, that came right out. and then Cancer. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week, please? Looking at the last week of November. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Rods. Yeah, I'm just feeling this like really like tight. I want to say tight energy here. Tense for some of you, some sort of tense energy. There's movement here with this. So the Star, the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely movement. Communication, travel for some of you. 8 of Wands is the overall energy. Look at this, Knight of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of knights here. You've got 3 knights, Cancer, here in the spread. So I mean, you could be dealing with multiple different energies. You may be younger energies. Yeah, this can be travel. So Cancer, you could be going somewhere. You may be taking a chance. For some of you, this is you like taking a risk because you're not happy. So yeah, you're not happy with a situation. For a few of you, you may feel like you're right about something, which I did say that. Who did I say that to? Aries or Taurus. So there could be like an Aries, Cancer, or Taurus, Cancer connection. I think it was Aries. So yeah, for some of you, this is you maybe knowing that you're right. Yeah, so Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups here, and then the Hierophant. So yeah, maybe something has been progressing like really slowly here with this Knight of Pentacles, like something is moving at a snail's pace. So I do see you looking at this. Now you could be doing something, taking action because something is progressing so slowly. Maybe you're sick of it, and this is you taking action here. The Wheel with the Knight of Wands and then 8 of Wands as the overall energy. You've got the Star, so this is you like remaining positive. For some of you, this is you, yeah, embarking on a journey and trying to stay positive. Now, maybe it wasn't the easiest for whatever reasons. Maybe the energy was stuck, or maybe you have a lot on your plate. Maybe there is competition around this new path for some of you, because this can be like you struggling to move forward, or the energy, again, like the energy is really slow. And then also I got this like very tight, kind of tense energy for some of you earlier. So I don't know, maybe a situation just wasn't the easiest, but now there's movement or there's communication. You could be dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, maybe a Libra, Taurus, as well. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. Again, I'm keeping these readings a little bit shorter this week. What is the additional guidance for Cancer? But yeah, if you're not happy with the situation, or you know you're right, no matter how difficult it is, for some of you, I see you definitely like needing to push forward, needing to stand firm. Stay positive. You know, don't give up. Knight of Pentacles. What is the, okay. Be humble, okay. Be humble. Make time for self-love. All right, so take good care of you. Maybe needing to rest or maybe needing to recharge. All right, I don't know what the humble, be humble is. Maybe needing to ground yourself for some of you. But let me see, what is the guidance on the love front for Cancer? What is the guidance on the love front? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, so for some of you, this is saying, yes, this is your soulmate. This is a soulmate. Take your time, but move forward. Love yourself. Take some you time whenever you feel like it's necessary, but, you know, keep going. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? We've got Pisces and Scorpio. Could be dealing with a water sign. All right, Cancer, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Leo. All right, Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week? Leo. Oh, so this can be in the reverse for some of you. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, two aces, Leo. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Death, the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot. Overall energy is Temperance. All right, Leo, so great change is coming in. You are definitely being guided. We've got the Fool. You've got some majors here. So you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Cancer, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So I'm getting a couple of different things. So I do see an ending here. So this could be ending a job. Maybe some of you are moving house. For a few of you, this can be a new car. You may even be like leaving a relationship, which I'm really not getting that, but for like one or two of you, you could be. But you've got this new path. Look at this. You've got a brand new path in front of you. the Fool with the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, your intuition is definitely speaking to you here. So there is a new path. There is a door that's opening. Now, with the Six of Cups, for some of you, it could be like someone from your past, a connection from your past, or something from your past coming back around with the Wheel. And so that could mean that it's the right time. Maybe for some of you, you know, it wasn't the right time prior, and now it may be the right time. But yeah, take it however it resonates for you. This is something new coming in. There is like some sort of past connection to this. There's also like a very strong knowing here. For some of you, you may have lots of options, choices here with this. Could be letting go of options that you just know are not going to work out. For some of you, that you're letting go of maybe a loss. You're healing. Doing some soul searching here, figuring things out. But very much being guided here, protected. You've got Temperance. Now, we are in Sagittarius season. So for many of you, this is a new path, a new beginning that is opening up. It could be in Sagittarius season. For some of you, it's this week with the aces. But for others, you know, because timing is going to be different for all of you, it may be in Sagittarius season. We've got Scorpio, we've got Sagittarius. We've got you in the driver's seat, Leo. So with the Chariot, this is you in the driver's seat. Some of you, you worked very hard. So if you've landed a new job, and this is like you leaving a position, leaving a company, leaving something behind with death, cutting something out of your life, something is no more. And for some of you, I mean, this is something that maybe you were hanging on to, something that you were hanging on to. You definitely could be releasing it slowly for some of you, but for others, I think you're ending something, you're letting go of something in order to move forward down a brand new path. And so for some of you, this is definitely like a new job, maybe like a friend or a sibling. You may have had some sort of connection that helped you get a new job. But yeah, this feels like work. Some of you may actually like drive for a living, so maybe you deliver packages or something like that. But you've got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. This is you planting a new seed. You could be figuring out how to do this. And for a couple of you, there may have been a loss, some sort of financial loss. So this is like you figuring out how to like manage this. You may like pick up a second job, or you may work like extra hours. There's something like that going on here where if there is a loss, maybe you're taking a chance and like starting a business or getting like a little side job, something like that. But this is you managing, and this is you figuring things out with this energy. Working with what you have. For some of you, you're working with another person. They could be helping you. All right, Leo. We've got cool your emotions. Focus on the positive. So new moon in Sagittarius. So for some of you, I mean, that may be important. So we do have the new moon in Sagittarius coming up here in the near future. So that timeline may be significant, but focus on the positive. which is what I feel like you're doing, and then cool your emotions. So full moon in Aries. So yeah, if you're upset about something, you're going to move past it. I see you definitely moving forward. For some of you, travel can be in the cards this week. But let's get you guidance on the love front for Leo. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and then retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right, so for some of you, there's new love knocking. This could be after you took some sort of break. For a few of you, this can be like renewed love. So maybe you took a break from, someone that you were dating, and now maybe you're coming back together. You could be going to see this person or vice versa. Who is Leo dealing with? We've got Virgo and Ear. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But overall, really nice energies, Leo, this week. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Virgo. All right, what does Virgo have coming up for this week, please? Virgo. All right, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the World. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the King of Swords. Overall energy is the Two of Pentacles. Wow, Eight of Wands. So a lot of repeat cards this week, but they're good ones. I see a lot of travel, which, we do have. We have Thanksgiving this week. People are traveling. I'm seeing it just across the board here with a lot of different signs. So travel, movement. For some of you, this is long distance travel. For some of you, you've been planning this for a long time. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing travel. Communication. For some of you, you're on vacation at this time. Could be going on vacation this week. Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Cups. Yeah, some of you are on vacation. All right, so you're just kind of going with it. You're having fun this week. Two of Pentacles, overall energy. This is you juggling. This is you multitasking. For many of you, you've got multiple things going on at once. You may run a company, or you may sit in like a higher level position, but family's coming in, or this is going on, that's going on. You got a lot going on. You could be dealing with an Emperor. You could be dealing with a King of Swords. For some of you, I mean, this could be your energy. This could be a husband, an ex-husband that is maybe coming to see you, or you're getting together with this person. Could be negotiating with this person. There is a defensive energy here around this King of Swords. So somebody could be a little strict. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. So somebody could be like a little strict, dry. They want to do everything by the book. This may be someone who needs to relax. So yeah, you could be dealing with someone who's a little uptight. Dealing with someone who is all about like the rules. We're going to enforce the rules. Things are going to be done this way, my way, this way, and that's it. You know, you could be dealing with someone like that. You, Virgo, could actually be the opposite for some of you. If this is you, maybe you're trying to be more flexible this week. But for many of you, I kind of feel like this is somebody around you. This is someone that you're dealing with. You're talking to this person. For some Virgos, you might even be like negotiating with this person. It's not a bad energy. It's just, it's not the easiest energy either, but it's not bad. It's just maybe someone, you know, wants what they want. You could be dealing with like a very stubborn character for some of you. But I'm also reading for some Virgos where I feel like you're retiring, or that could be approaching. Maybe it's not tomorrow, but you know it's coming up here. So yeah, there's going to be like a transition here from like one chapter to the next. Maybe you're getting things in order. What is the additional guidance for Virgo? What is the additional guidance? Forgive, full moon in Pisces, and then practice gratitude. Practice gratitude and then forgive. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Virgo? For some of you, there could be a raise or promotion that's coming in. All right, we've got engagement very soon and then deception. Interesting. Okay, so maybe somebody that was like hiding how they feel or not showing their feelings, that could be changing. This could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. So things are ascending here. There's movement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So if you were like hiding your true feelings, or the person you're dealing with was hiding their true feelings, that's changing. So things are happening. Let's see, who is Virgo dealing with? Who is Virgo dealing with? We've got fire and we've got Taurus. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and then Taurus. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Libra. What does Libra have coming up for this week? Two of Wands. All right, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords, Justice, the Wheel, Six of Wands, the Sun. Wow, okay. Knight of Wands is the overall energy. Knight of Pentacles, again at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so something that has been progressing very slowly. I feel like this is things picking up here. So there could be physical travel that's in the cards for some of you. So you could be moving house, maybe signing a lease, signing something. But this is movement. The energy is shifting. Yeah, so I mean, if you are coupled, this could be you moving in with someone. This could be you and your person maybe moving house. Yeah, I mean, Two of Cups, the Chariot. This is travel. Some of you are maybe getting into a relationship. But there's movement, and this is meant to happen. This is meant to happen. You've got Justice. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is an agreement. This is a partnership. So if you're not partnered, this can just be someone you're working with. You guys are on the same page. You're working well with another person because we see success here around this. Things coming to light. For some of you, this can be like the truth coming out. Also, for those of you where an offer is on the table or somebody's offering their help, we see you accepting it. So, accepting help, accepting a situation, moving forward. Yeah, this is probably one of the best readings I've seen for you, Libra, recently. This is you winning. This is success. Very competitive energy. So if you were up against some sort of competition, this is like you beating the competition here. Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Some of you are definitely beating the competition. And there's maybe a lot of attention this week that's coming your way. You may be thrown in the spotlight here with this energy. Six of Wands, the Sun. Shining bright, feeling successful here. Some of you worked very hard, or you've been on this like long journey and this wheel is finally turning, or this help, this news, this communication is finally coming in. This deal, this contract. If you've had like a legal matter that's been ongoing, there's movement here. So yeah, nice energy here around this. Let me get you an additional guidance card. There's definitely nice energy here around this. Libra. What is the additional guidance for Libra? Cool your emotions, full moon in Aries. Forgive. I'm going to go again. Somebody just had that. Libra. Additional guidance for Libra. You could be dealing with an Aries. So you've got full moon in Aries, new moon in Aries. Go for it. Unleash your kindest self. So you can always flip this. So if you're not receiving help, Libra, you could actually be helping somebody. So maybe you're helping someone travel. Maybe you're helping someone move forward. Go for it. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? We've got heart-to-heart conversations, honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, and then new love. New love is coming out a lot. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So new love could be coming in, or this could be renewed love for some of you. All right, who is Libra dealing with? Who's Libra dealing with? I mean, some of you are just feeling more energized this week. You have more energy. It could be because now we're in Sagittarius season for some of you. All right, we've got water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we've got Aquarius. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what does Scorpio have coming up for this week, the last week of November? The High Priestess, first card out. All right, Seven of Swords, Two of Wands. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Emperor. Nine of Wands. So Wounded Warrior here with a Nine of Wands. Some of you, you just have your walls up here at this time. There's an inner knowing here around a situation. So the Emperor as the overall, this is a very powerful energy. So you're the one that's in control. You're in the driver's seat. It's your way or the highway. It's your rules. It's your way. Some of you may be the boss. But this is like a very empowered energy. Empowered but quiet. I think that some of you Scorpios, you're feeling a situation out or feeling another person out. You've got several twos here. So there's some sort of partnership, friendship, whatever, business relationship. There is definitely a relationship here that you're trying to feel this person out. You're the boss though, so the ball's in your court. You could be, for some of you, I mean, you could be testing someone at this time, or just maybe observing. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. 8 of Wands underneath the 9 of Wands, but there's some 9s here. 8 of Swords. So for some of you, your walls are up, so somebody could be trying to reach you. Somebody could be trying to reach you, or maybe you're trying to reach somebody, but they may have blocked you, or maybe they're not getting the messages. There could be something like that here. But you've got the 7 of Swords. So for some of you Scorpios, this is you being quiet, like intentionally being quiet. So maybe your intuition is telling you to avoid someone or avoid a situation, or to act uninterested. So that doesn't mean that you're uninterested, but some of you are acting uninterested. Could be because maybe there's paranoia here, or maybe you've been hurt in the past, and again, maybe you're trying to feel a situation or person out. For some of you, there could be someone from your past that's reaching out to you. Could be an ex, could be a family member, could be whoever. They may want help, they may need help. You could be trying to help someone, so maybe you're like the patriarch of the family or something like that, and maybe one of your kids needs help, or you're trying to help them, but there may be no response, or maybe they're stubborn, maybe they don't want help. But let's get you an additional guidance card. It's not bad energy at all. I see you very empowered but quiet, very intuitive. If somebody is breaking the rules, this could be you correcting that. What is the additional guidance for Scorpio? Shine. New moon in Leo. Shine. I mean, this is you coming off like very powerful, and you may be in the spotlight. Work through your feelings. Work through your feelings. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Scorpio. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So if you're a partner, you could be going away. You could be going on vacation. Who is Scorpio dealing with? We've got Capricorn and Scorpio. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Sagittarius. I do want to say happy birthday, Sag. Happy birthday. This is your time. All right, let's see what the last week of November has in store for you, Sagittarius. What do they have coming up for this week? So I'm going to, wow, take the cards that are upright. So that is the Six of Swords with the Knight of Wands, which this Knight of Wands is coming out a lot. So a lot of signs are traveling. For some of you, this can be local, but definitely getting travel for many people. We've got the Magician, Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Death, Judgment, the Ace of Swords, overall energy, the Empress. This is great. Wow, okay. So death and rebirth. I mean, this reading is like screaming rebirth. So are you like reinventing yourself, Sag? Are you reinventing your brand, your business, something like that? Something is falling away. I'm seeing the ending, but then I'm seeing the new beginning. And for a couple of you, this is like multiple new beginnings. So maybe you're like reinventing yourself, but you're also like moving to a new home. There's something like that here where this can be like multiple new beginnings. Nine of Wands. I keep seeing this. A lot of people are getting this. Nine of Wands, so the Wounded Warrior. I think that the Nine of Wands has come up for almost every sign for this week. A lot of signs. But let's see. So you've been wounded. This is you having your walls up. Very strong boundaries. Maybe feeling a little defensive. But you've got the Empress. You've got the Empress as the overall energy. So beautiful energy, very loving, warm, motherly vibes. Nurturing something to fruition. The Empress and the Magician. So nurturing something to fruition. Letting go. I do see the grieving the loss. Now for a few of you, this is like, it's a very small loss. Maybe it's like more sentimental or emotional than like anything else. It can be financial. For some of you, this is maybe like a small loss, like you need a new car, something like that. Something may have happened. Yeah, there could be like a small loss. Others, you could be grieving the loss of something in your life, yes. But I also see you planting those new seeds. And so, again, this is like screaming rebirth, rising up, maybe starting fresh, starting all over again, whatever you want to say. Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. So you've been through some things. The World, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. You've gone through some things. You've seen a lot. For some of you Sages, you are an excellent judge of character. Yeah, I mean, you may have seen something in someone, and so you're deciding to like move on. You know, I don't like that. You may have seen something, and so now you're moving on. You're taking the loss. You're like, I'm out. Yes, this Five of Cups is here, but to be honest, I'm not really feeling like too emotional here. I'm really not. I'm feeling more excited than anything else. Happy, relieved to be moving forward in this new direction. Yeah, this is travel. For some of you, this is travel. It could be traveling this week. Yes, you are moving forward. You are planting seeds, but you know, you also could be traveling, going somewhere this week. Could be going to maybe visit maybe a Scorpio or maybe an Aries, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Libra. You could be going to visit someone. I'm also getting forgiveness. So you could be going towards someone that maybe wounded you, or you can flip that. For some of you, this is you like forgiving the past in some way. And this may come after you talk to someone, after, yeah, that communication takes place. For some of you, there needs to be maybe a heart-to-heart talking about the past. But yeah, this is unconditional love. She represents fertility. She represents abundance. So whatever is done, whatever is leaving your life, you will plant new seeds and you will nurture them. And for some of you, like start all over again or just start something new. I mean, that could be what you're good at, Sag. For some of you, this is maybe what you're good at. Which is like starting over, starting fresh, planting seeds when need be. Maybe you're always planting seeds. But there are some people that struggle with that. They struggle to take action. But yeah, I'm not seeing that with you at all. Now, the Empress does attract. So for some of you Sagittarius, you're attracting an awful lot. And when you feel like it's the right time, this is you taking action. Some of you, you've attracted something. Could even be something from your past that's coming back around, but you've attracted something and now you're moving on it. You're going. So this is great. Let me get you an additional guidance card. This is great. Additional guidance for Sagittarius, please. All right, I want the card that's upright. See the bigger picture, and it's your card. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. So think long term. Trust the universe. Trust the universe. I like this. This is a nice reading. I really do like this. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Sagittarius, please? All right, that was new love. So I keep getting that. A lot of people are getting that. So That can be new, or that could be renewed love. But it does say a new person has started your romantic feelings. Honeymoon, which is like the Six of Swords, which you have here. It's forward movement. It's making progress. Can be leaving the past in the past. And we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right. Who is Sagittarius dealing with? All right. We've got fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. All right. Very nice. So I hope that you find this reading helpful, Sag. If you do, please make sure you are subscribed and give this video a thumbs up. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Capricorn. What does Capricorn have coming up for this week? Capricorn. Too many. All right, first card out is the King of Swords, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, the Star, Temperance, Judgment, Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Page of Wands. And we have the Nine of Cups. Another 9 at the bottom of the deck, but at least it's the 9 of Cups. All right, very nice, Capricorn. All right, so you're healing, you're releasing. For some of you, like getting over something from the past, some sort of maybe emotional baggage or resentment or something. There's something you're letting go of here. Working through something emotionally, that's what I'm seeing. Healing, could be making peace. There may be a reunion this week. For some of you Capricorns, you could be like hashing out the past. Like maybe, yeah, there's a reunion and you're going over the past. But overall energy is the Page of Wands, so feisty. Loud, feisty, fiery communication. You could be hearing from a King of Swords, or I feel like for some of you, that's you. That's your energy. You could be very loud, but very direct, straight to the point. It is like it is. This is what it is. And that's it. So very blunt communication. Nine of Cups, Six of Swords. I keep seeing this. Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. Again, travel may be in the cards for some of you. I don't see this as long distance travel. You could be going to see someone, they could be coming to see you. I see this as something more like local. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it could be a reunion. Could be a reunion with friends, if not on the love front. Somebody may be very loud. You know, they want to see you. They are giving you a lot of attention. So yeah, I see that. If you're going out with someone, if you're going out with a friend, for some of you, this can be a date. There's going to be like a lot of attention, like all eyes are on you. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing someone really trying to balance, trying to balance. So I don't know if somebody has a lot going on. This could be you. Maybe you're multitasking. Maybe you've got a lot going on in your life. But yeah, I'm seeing you like try to stay balanced, try to also deal with maybe like multiple different things going on at once, multiple different projects. Some of you are just simply trying to work with another person. If there was any sort of like hurt feelings, you're like trying to work through that, trying to let that go. But you've got the star here, so very peaceful, very optimistic energy. Yeah, for some of you, you're like making peace with somebody. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm getting. Yeah, there may be a wish. This is a wish card. There may be a wish. But I see you very happy. I really see you just very happy, being present, living in the moment, enjoying friends, family. There may be an Aquarius, there may be a Sagittarius, a Scorpio. That may be significant. Let's get you an additional guidance card. Capricorn, what is the additional guidance? Lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. Talk less, feel more. Okay, so feel a situation out. Talk less. Isn't that interesting? Because I'm getting the overall being like a very loud energy, very loud, fiery, feisty sort of energy. You know, maybe some of you, you're getting upset with lighten up. I mean, maybe you're getting upset and they're saying make peace, have fun, don't take something so serious. Lighten up, talk less, feel more. Very interesting. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? We've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Flirt. If you are single, I think that if you go out, you will definitely meet someone. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I think if you're single, you definitely may meet an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, any of the signs that I mentioned. I think there's definitely possibilities here if you're looking for love. But they're saying right now, just have fun, just kind of roll with it. Don't be so serious. Capricorn, you could be dealing with another Capricorn, Scorpio. Scorpio. And then water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week? Aquarius. The Moon. And the Five of Wands. Justice, for some of you, it's in the reverse. Oh, we've got the Ten of Wands as well. Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Three of Swords, Page of Wands. Overall energy is the Page of Cups. All right, this really feels like an apology for some of you. So you could be extending an apology, or one is coming your way, so take it however it resonates. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this feels like an apology. Yeah, something went down. There was some sort of drama. Now, maybe you were not seeing a situation clearly. This could have been something petty, a misunderstanding, but just things, you know, blew up. It blew up into something more. So you've got the Page of Cups as the overall energy. I mean, this is a very intuitive, very sweet, genuine, pure energy. This is somebody that has good intentions. So yeah, I mean, maybe someone was not seeing you, Aquarius. Maybe they were not seeing you correctly, or maybe they had the wrong ideas or something like that. Communication may have been a problem. Maybe you were misunderstood, because you've got this like very pure, genuine energy here. And there's definitely some deception, some drama. Somebody may hide the truth. Yeah, they were actually hiding the truth. Maybe hiding something in a contract. There was definitely something that was hidden. Yeah, this is you moving forward. So if you feel like lied to or whatever, like someone was trying to mess with you, you may be taking legal action here with this. Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords. The Wheel, yeah, this is you freeing yourself. So I see you freeing yourself, Aquarius. Maybe you are like too afraid to speak up. Some of you feeling very insecure with this energy. A lot of internal stuff going on here. Maybe afraid to get hurt. Or something here. You may have been like too afraid to move forward, but I see you moving forward. You could be speaking your truth here with this energy. There's definitely a lot of communication, but there's also some stuff going on internally. I feel like there's some insecurity, or for some of you, you're like conquering your fears here. But your intuition is speaking to you. I mean, you've got the Moon and the High Priestess. This is a very, very psychic, intuitive energy. You may be moving towards being single. This could be some of you Aquarians, like getting a divorce. Could be due to external energies, a third party. if you're married or if you're dealing with another person, just be careful. There could be definitely misunderstandings this week, especially if anything is in writing. So if you're communicating with someone through text or emails, especially, I'm seeing that. If someone is posting on Facebook or whatever, social media, things may be taken wrong. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Yeah, I would just take things slow before you like jump to any conclusions or yeah, for some of you this is a little bit of like a triggered energy. So before your emotions get the best of you, I really think you should just, you know, take a moment, pause, because I mean, that may be what someone is trying to do. They're trying to get a rise out of you. They want you to react. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Aquarius? Attend to the details and then breathe through the tension. That's interesting. Attend to the details and then breathe through the tension. Yeah, definitely try to balance your emotions. All right. What is the additional guidance on the love front for Aquarius? Children, look at that. So 2 kids may be significant for some of you. You may have a child or children that are significant. This could be something going on with a child, but this says your love life is being affected by children. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So if you are single, you could be attracting someone who has children, or maybe you have children. Who is Aquarius dealing with? We have Cancer, we have Pisces, we have Libra showing up here. We have Scorpio and Virgo. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces have coming up for this week, the last week of November? High Priestess, first card out. All right, so listen to your intuition. Wow, okay. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. The Chariot, overall energy is the 3 of Pentacles. You do have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. All right. So some of you, you're dealing with a lot. So I see you managing multiple different things. You may have like a higher level position, maybe at work, or maybe you run a company, something like that, but you've got some other stuff going on at this time. The overall energy is the 3 of Pentacles, so I do see you working with others. I think teamwork is what's best this week. But first card that came out was this High Priestess. So I feel like this is you. You could be working with an Emperor. You could be working with a Queen of Pentacles. If you resonate with the feminine, this Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, this could be your energy. But for some of you, maybe there are like 3 or more people involved in a situation. Some of you are definitely like very empowered. You're in the driver's seat. The Emperor and the Chariot. I mean, your intuition is definitely speaking to you here this week. Yeah. I definitely see you very connected to spirit, being guided. Temperance, the 6 of Cups, King of Swords, Page of Swords, the Fool. Okay, so you could be working with the King of Swords. There is some sort of past connection here. So maybe this is someone that like you used to work with, or this could be an ex. This could be someone that you're trying to work with this week. If you've had trouble with this person, for some of you, I feel like you are worried. You're worried that maybe some drama is going to go down. You're worried about trouble. So maybe you're dealing with someone that you've had some trouble with in the past. So I think that you're worried that there's going to be a fight, or you're worried about competition or something like that. But yeah, listen to your intuition when it comes to a new idea, a new project. This is like divine inspiration. There's something new coming in. There is a seed that you're planting. You may need to work with others to maybe get this thing like off the ground. You may need to combine like different, like knowledge, experience, get creative here with this. Some of you, you're trying to balance your fears here, conquer your fears. There may be a fear of the unknown. Yeah, I'm really feeling like this drama though. This is really just like a lot of fear. There's not really drama. I see you very empowered. Like you could very much be like calling the shots here. But there's just this like nervous, fearful energy. That's what I'm getting with that. If you have someone around you that is like stirring the pot, or yeah, maybe they're trying to get a reaction out of you, something like that, honestly, just be quiet and go focus on maybe something else you got going on, because I'm definitely reading for some Pisces where you got some stuff going on. So yeah, if somebody is trying to trigger you, or you have like a narcissist or whatever, someone who's very controlling around you, they're saying to just kind of deal with it, but then, you know, stay quiet, go off, do your own thing. Don't feed it. Don't feed that fire, really, that drama. Let's get you an additional guidance card. For Pisces, what is the additional guidance? For a few of you, there may be like a raise or a promotion at work, and maybe there's some haters around you. See the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Clear your mind. Yeah, for some of you, you're worried, fearing the worst. So they're saying clear your mind, take a moment, meditate on something, feel it out. What is the additional guidance on the love front for Pisces? We've got separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So if you are partnered, this can be a separation. That could be for work. That could be for a number of different reasons. For me, this card can represent needing to get on the same page. So you and your person may not be on the same page. For those of you that are dealing with someone, maybe you're not a couple, but you're dealing with someone. This is just saying, you know, you guys are separated this week. Maybe one of you is like more spiritual than the other. It could be a situation like that, and you guys are like working together, or you may be very different from each other. You may want different things. Codependency is at the bottom. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who's Pisces dealing with? Pisces, who are they dealing with? Scorpio. I'm going to go again. Scorpio. we've got fire, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Virgo wants to come out, and there is Sagittarius as well. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank all of you for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. I do apologize for the readings being a little bit shorter this week. I hope that you do find them helpful. Make sure that you do subscribe, and please give this video a thumbs up. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. If you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, have a great week.